What's up, you guys? I have to remember my camera is down here today. I have a whole different setup. Okay, I'm waiting for Instagram. Okay. Cool. We are live. Hey, you guys, what's up? Thank you guys for joining me. As you guys are joining, put your first name, where you're from, something about your business, something about you inside of the comment section. I love to be able to have a conversation with you guys and not for it just to be, hey girl, not for it just to be a monologue, but to really be like a dialogue overall between all of us. So as you guys are joining, put your first name, something about yourself in the comment section so we can start the conversation. Today, we're going off the cuff. You guys, we don't even have a script. Okay, we know what we're talking about, but we don't even have a script. So, okay, also, length check because I just got my hair done, okay? I just got my hair straightened literally like right before this, you guys. Freaking phenomenal. It was time. Ow. And I'm actually going to be putting it on my YouTube channel. Y'all remember the OGs who have been around here for a while, and if you haven't, it's okay. You can still join in. I will be doing like a length check. Hey, Christina. Not a length check, but like kind of like a relaxer update like I used to do all the time. So like a hair care update over on my channel. So I will be doing that. And I said I was going to film it tonight. We're going to see how much energy I have after this, but this live video won't be super long. So anyway, you guys, hi. I did skip yesterday's live video, you guys. When I tell you the past 2 days have been crazy, including today. And I will update you guys on what is actually going on soon. Well, as soon as I can, but just be thinking of your girl, okay? and praying overall. But aside from that, you guys, hey, what's up? I'm happy to be here live with you guys, and I do plan to come live way more often. So anyway, again, like I said, today we're talking about why you don't need a huge audience in order to really get consistent clients overall on social media. So if you've ever thought that you needed to have this big old audience, like all these subscribers, stuff like that, I want to know down below in the comment section why you guys thought that and kind of like where that thought came from, if you could identify it. You know what I mean? Because so many times, and I'm sorry about this weird angle on Instagram, it's a lot going on and we're already late, and so I was like, we just about to hop on here real quick. But so many times I see so many people not going after their actual business goals. They're like, oh, well, I have a small audience. Oh, I need to build my audience first. Now, is your audience important? Yeah, if you don't have an audience, who the heck are you going to sell to, right? But that's also not me saying you need 20,000 people in your audience base in order for you to start selling what you have to offer, right? I know people who literally have a max of like, I don't know, like max of probably like 5,000 at the very max, probably like more so 3,000, who were making buku amount of money a year. Okay, it's not about like the follower count is more so a vanity metric. Okay, that does not mean anything in the language of like sales, conversions, things like that. Because you could have a ton of people in your audience base who are not ready to buy from you. You could have a ton of people in your audience base who don't plan to buy from you anytime soon. They're really like advocates whenever it comes to your brand. They share your live videos, they like comment, they share your pre-recorded videos. They're like rooting on your brand from afar. That doesn't mean they'll never work with you 1,000%, nor is that necessarily expected. However, you have people in your audience base who are both advocates as well as prospects, as well as potential clients. So whenever it comes to your audience base, I don't want you guys to think that just because you have a small audience base, it's like worthless. It's not. Like those are like real people that you could be helping overall if you've been able to really like articulate your value, put your messaging out there in front so people know what the heck you do and why you do it. We need to have a whole live video on messaging, and I'm gonna warn y'all before that, I'm gonna alert y'all before that. That way when you come, you can have your like value proposition and we can workshop all of them in a live video. Let me know if you guys would like to do that. Okay. This angle on YouTube is really blowing me right now. I'm like, what else do I prop this camera up on, honey? Because I just dropped it. The way this double chin is happening, it's a no for me. It's giving absolutely not. So anyway, hold on, y'all. Just bear with me for a minute. There we go. That's better. Good enough. Anyway, so yes, you guys. So whenever it comes to your audience base, I want to emphasize that you don't have to have this humongous freaking audience in order for you to be selling overall online. Selling is a skill. Selling is a contact sport. So I know people also who have thousands upon thousands of subscribers, you guys, and have been doing content for a very long time who are not making the money they want to, are not hitting the same revenue goals that person with 3,000 followers has. It's not a follower amount. And even a good example of this is on YouTube. Like specifically when it comes to YouTube, you guys, so many people get tripped up on, oh, but I don't have this many subscribers, I'm not going to make this amount of money. Now, obviously, you have to be like a YouTube partner, which means at this point you have to have 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of hours of watch time, right? Okay, cool, fine. But once you hit that threshold, I need you guys to understand, if you have a viral video and say that video gets 1 million views, that's what matters, is the views. You're going to get paid, like AdSense is going to pay you like based off those actual views that you got on your channel. It is not paying you for subscribers. You are not getting, your analytics are not being affected by the amount of subscribers that are coming. To be very honest with you, YouTube's job is not to get you more subscribers. Like YouTube's goal is to keep people on the platform and to make money. That's the only two goals that YouTube has. How do they keep people on the platform? They watch your content more. That is literally how they keep people on the platform. More views, right? Audience retention. Those are the things that matter. So whenever it comes to your audience base, I don't want you guys to get overwhelmed with the thought of like, oh, subscribers, oh, this, oh, that, because that may not even matter. And most likely it doesn't. Subscribers is really kind of like the fruit of your labor. It's kind of the way I look at it. Hey, y'all. Yeah, like it really is just like a fruit of your labor. It's not, it has nothing to do with anything. I promise you, you can have thousands of subscribers and not be making a dime on YouTube. Or maybe you get like, I don't know, $20 or $10 here and there. But just because you have a lot of subscribers does not mean you're gonna get a lot of like income whenever it comes to like YouTube, like AdSense. Whenever I say AdSense, that's like the YouTube revenue version of it, because that's how we're paid. It's like through Google AdSense. Anyway, so yeah. But I just want you guys to know that in case you like freak out, if you're ever like, oh my God, my audience isn't big enough. How do I sell my stuff? Two, I'm not going to make any money. That's not the case at all. I'm telling you, if you have a viral video that hits 1 million views, that's what AdSense is going to pay you off of. They're not going to pay you off of the amount of subscribers you had at the time. That doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with YouTube's goals. So if we can align our content, like a lot of people like to say, oh, I have to beat the algorithm. The algorithm doesn't like me. It doesn't like small creators. It doesn't like this, doesn't like that. That's really cute. And if you want to stick with that, that is totally fine. But I'm telling you guys, that is not true. That is not true. The algorithm is built to get the right content to the right people at the right time. It is not meant to stifle smaller creators. However, a lot of smaller creators aren't as consistent as bigger creators. A lot of smaller creators aren't bringing in the views as bigger creators. So naturally, the algorithm is going to favor the channels that are getting revenue for their system, right? Because when we make money, YouTube makes money. When I make money on my videos, YouTube makes money on it. I don't get 100% of ad money on my videos. Nobody does. YouTube takes a huge cut of that. So YouTube's job, if you think about it, if you align your goals with what YouTube's goals are, that's how your channel will really grow overall. It's not about subscribers. It's not about any of those vanity metrics. I'm telling you, YouTube's job is to keep people on their platform and to make money. Those are the two big goals, and write that down. Those are the two big goals when it comes to YouTube overall. So if we're specifically talking about YouTube, you want to focus on your audience retention, and you want to focus on overall your views. Like, what are your views looking like? What are your most popular videos? How can you double down on the videos you're already making? Like the types of videos you're making. So for example, one of my most popular videos was and still is my backdrop video. That video went nuts. And so I then made a video that then paired right alongside of it as a part 2, just with a different twist on it. And another example, yeah, hey Edward, exactly. Another example of this, hey, Wonders of Crimson girl, hey y'all. Another example of this too is, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Oh my God, I didn't forget. I totally just lost my train of thought there. What were we talking? What were we even talking about? Let's see, what were we talking about? YouTube. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back randomly, and it's not gonna make no sense in the order of which I'm gonna say it probably. But anyway, we're going to roll, but I forgot what I was talking about. So, hey D, hey, what is up, you guys? So anyway, all this to say, you don't need a big audience in order to hit your revenue goals that you actually have. I have one video that has 75,000 views and rising 1,000%, and that, thank you, Edward. That's what I was gonna say. I created a dog video that literally went nuts as well, like absolute nuts. Then literally, I still get comments on that video till this day. And so what I did is I made a part two. You know what I mean? Now, I could make a part three, but my channel is not really focused on my dog. I love my dog. He's like, you can always usually see him in the background of my videos. Right now, he's over there because he likes to disturb my live videos, and that's a whole extra thing. But anyway, I say all that to say is like I saw in my analytics, hey, people are loving this video about my dog, about like, hey, I wasn't ready for a dog, and the tips I gave new dog owners, or people even considering getting a dog. I then made a part two of like, hey, here's how we're doing, like 6 months later. And people love that as well. You see what I'm saying? Because you're already riding the wave of YouTube overall. You're already riding the wave of the algorithm favoring that type of content that's showing you're doing well. So success leaves clues. If I can talk, success leaves clues. So how can you like leverage the clues that you're given through YouTube to make sure your content is going to like double down on those things? You know what I mean? So yes, Edward, 1,000%. You said I have one video that has 75,000 views and rising, 1,000%, and that happens so many times. Like, so don't think your videos are in vain, you guys. Don't think that, oh, what if I put all this work in and it doesn't matter or whatever. Don't think like that. How about you think of it like, oh, it's practice that I'm getting, and also what if this video does go viral? And another tip I like to give as well when it comes to YouTube specifically is think of every single video as an opportunity for someone new to come join your community. Okay, I've had videos go viral that are the most crustiest freaking videos, and I like am so mad on the back. I'm like on the flip side of it, you know, like months, weeks, years down the road, where I'm like, dang, I should have put more energy into that video because now it's gone viral, and it's kind of like, now it doesn't need to be perfect, 1,000% doesn't need to be perfect. Hey, Carmelita girl, doesn't need to be perfect or whatever. However, you know, like when your crusty videos go viral, you'd be like, dang, of all videos go viral. Okay, so anyway, all that to say is think of every single video that you're posting as an opportunity for somebody new to meet you. So always put forth your best. You don't have to be like, you know, fully dolled out or whatever. Hey girl, you don't have to like do all these different things and like you can put on makeup if it makes you feel like the way you want to be like presented. Like for me, that's how I like to be presented, and that's like what I assume as my best. And so it's totally up to you, but I don't want you guys to like strive for perfection in that way. So anyway, you guys, what questions do y'all have? Also, while we're on here, this is the last week of live videos that we're having for the launch of my Infinite Audience program. And so if you guys are interested in Infinite Audience, it's a phenomenal program. And you guys, spots are filling fast. So if you're interested, I need you to apply tonight as soon as freaking possible, okay? It is a program for entrepreneurs and small business owners, specifically entrepreneurs and small business owners who are ready to literally leverage the power of the YouTube channel and other organic social media platforms to then get consistent clients, an overall community base, to build that community and get in front of a global audience on a consistent basis. So you're not like always wondering, where's my next client at? Oh my God, I need to go do all these things. I'm going to launch and then not have anybody to launch to. You don't want that, right? And so anyway, that is what our program focuses on. We teach you how to literally leverage your organic social media content. So specifically with Instagram, and specifically really like 70% YouTube, 30% Instagram. And of course, you can scale that how you want to, but that's how we focus it. Like that's how we focus it. But then also how to build your evergreen marketing funnel and your evergreen sales funnel to filter people in from the back end of that. So from the moment somebody discovers you, how to hook them from there. And then once they discover you, they then want to become a part of your community, and then they want to then potentially work with you, okay? So how you build your overall community of prospects. That was a really long description. However, if you're interested in the program, you simply, on Instagram, you can simply DM me the word infinite, but I'm going to put, oh, sorry, I forgot the camera's up here. So much is going on today, honey. So much is going on with this technology. I forgot my camera is right there. So yes, you guys, if you're interested, here is the link to apply. Enrollment does close whenever all 7 spots are filled, or on November 21st, whichever one comes first. So if you're interested in the program, I highly recommend for you to apply today. I literally have the next step call right after this. Yes. Hey. Hey. Yes, 1,000%. So if that's something you're interested in and you want to like have a consistent flow of customers and clients coming into your business, then I want you to really leverage the power of social media, you guys. And there's no better time than the present. And I know that sounds super cliche, but there's no better time than right now, considering with everything going on, hey, with the job market, with everything else that's happening, content is where it's at. Okay. So if you focus on nothing else within your business, you got, okay, I want you to focus on other stuff too. Okay. Plan 2023, revenue, all that stuff. Okay. But I want you to really give a really, really good focus on your content this year. Like from now until forever at this point, because the content marketing industry is huge right now. And not just that, like people are looking for opportunities to be helped right now. Okay. So I'm telling you, go all the way in on your content, give it your all. You got it. Okay. Do you have any videos on monetization? You know what, Edward? I don't, but what specific question do you have on monetization? And I could add it to my list of videos to create for you. Great question. What other questions do you guys have? Again, I have a call in literally 8 minutes. So what other questions do you guys have? And then if nothing else, I will see y'all tomorrow. Hi, I am Ashanta. Are you saving this live? I can. I will save it. I missed your offer. So yes, so infinite audience, let me tell you what would be the best option for you. Let me pin this comment. I want you to one DM me, come say hey. Let me screenshot you, that way I remember to follow up with you. But yes, that was a horrible screenshot. Anyway, come DM me. I will explain it again all for you. It is literally in the simple terms of it, it is a group coaching program for entrepreneurs and small business owners who want to get in front of a global audience and create an evergreen sales funnel that flows from all the way from the start of people like awareness and people understanding who you are all the way into them becoming clients or customers within your business. So if you wanted to get more visible, like from now into 2023, it's definitely the program for you to check out as long as you are an entrepreneur or a business owner. So yeah. What is the rollover process, Edward? I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that's just like terminology I'm not used to. I will be honest with you guys. Whenever I started YouTube, I started it years ago, and like all like the monetization rule, I know them now, but I didn't have to do that back then. And so if there's certain like things that I'm not like certain like terminology I'm not aware of, that is why. But it is something I can easily figure out for you guys too, because I have a lot of people who are in the program who are starting out with YouTube, and then obviously we walk them through that process too. But if there's a new thing, like whatever this rollover process is, let me know what that is. Do you work on all platforms? So yes. So pretty much overall, yes. Our main platform is YouTube. So inside of the program, we 70% focus on YouTube. In terms of content marketing, we 70% focus on YouTube, because how we do it is we start with YouTube and we repurpose down the line from there. So for example, like this live video was like a pre-recorded YouTube video. You see what I'm saying? But I literally take the same title and then create a live video on it. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, that's like one way we repurpose. There's several other ways to do that, of course, but we start with YouTube as our primary content pillar, and then our next content pillar is Instagram. But we really, when it comes to Instagram, we focus on short form content. So whenever it comes to short form content, that can be used on TikTok, it can be used on Facebook or Facebook Reels, I guess is what they're called now, whatever, on Instagram Reels, etc. So it's really primarily video-based content. So as long as you are good with creating video-based content, it will work for you on any platform you want to hop on. And again, the reason why we do that is because video content literally can be like repurposed and broken down into every other piece of content, unlike any other piece of content. Like a podcast, you don't have the visual for it, right? You know what I mean? Yes. LinkedIn as well. Yes, you can 1,000% use it on LinkedIn too, 100%. The reason why we use video content is just the same way you guys are tuned in right now and I have your attention. It's much easier to capture somebody via video content than a photo. So it's really teaching you the fundamentals of how to, one, capture somebody, keep them, and then get them to where you're trying to get them to go, whether that's a freebie, whether that's just your community, whether that's, hey, I have links down below in the description box for you, whether that's come join my Facebook group, whatever that is. Overall, it's like how to walk people through that process as well. But yes, we majority focus on YouTube. Great questions. Great questions. What other questions do you guys have? Edward, I'm going to try to answer your question a little bit. So whenever it comes to monetization, like I said, YouTube has kind of the restrictions, I guess I'll call it now. Whereas like you have to have 1,000 subscribers, and I think it's 4,000 hours of watch time. I always get that mixed up and I say 40,000. I think that's a lot. So I think it's 4,000 hours of watch time, and that is 1,000 subscribers. In order to get to that threshold, if this is you, in order to get to that threshold, I highly recommend for you to go quantity over quality. Now, I'm not saying you sacrifice your quality at all, okay? I'm not saying that, but I'm simply saying I don't want you guys to overthink and try to perfect and like be in this like perfection vibe of your content where you aren't creating anything and you're only thinking in your head. I want you guys to be actively posting your content. Okay. So anyway, if you're in like if you're below 1,000 subscribers, that's what I would say right now is get as much get as much good content out as you possibly can. It's the best way I will word that. And then from there, we take a whole new strategy, right? Obviously, we do the same strategies we do like within the program. We teach you the strategies from start to finish, but we want you to like the main goal whenever you are at 1,000 subscribers. If your goal is to monetize your channel, if it's not, eliminate what I just said. But if your goal is to then not only make content that then gets people into your program, that gets people to buy your service, to get people to buy your product or whatever that is, then that's different. But if it's if it's also to monetize, then yes. Perfect. Yeah, you have 1,800 subscribers and 5,000 watch hours. Perfect. So yeah, you're good to go. So then from there, I definitely say start creating content that's answering very specific questions. Okay, start asking questions, start making content that is answering. Why can't I talk today? Answering very specific questions. So an example of this is instead of making a video, just hear me out. Instead of making a video that says how to get ready for, I don't know, a ballroom date. I don't know, whatever. I would instead make a video of like how to tie a tie. Do you see what I'm saying? So like obviously how to tie a tie would fit into that bigger video, but it's like how to tie a tie is much more specific than like my complete wardrobe overlook. You know what I mean? Like be very specific because YouTube is a search platform. People are literally looking for answers to their problems, and you can position not only your business but like your overall brand as the answer to somebody's problem. So yes, you are so welcome. So that's definitely what I recommend for you to do, and honestly, I recommend for you to do that on any platform. We do take different approaches, obviously, but when it comes to YouTube, YouTube is a search platform, which is why we focus on that really heavy when it comes to YouTube overall. We have different strategies for other platforms, but yeah. So anyway, guys, I need to hop on a call. I have 2 minutes to get ready. I have a call. If you guys are interested inside of the program, Ashanta, let me know if I'm not saying your name right. Come DM me. Let's chat via that. If I can talk today, let's chat via DMs. Anybody else who's interested in the program, again, the program enrollment closes November 21st or when 7 people are in the door. And again, like I said, I have a call right after this as well to potentially see if that person will be a good fit into the actual program. So if you're interested, don't waste any time. Apply tonight. If there are not times available that work for you, DM me as well, and we'll work that out. DM me over on Instagram, and we'll work that out for you, okay? So I love you guys. To the moon and back. I am always rooting for you, and I will see you guys tomorrow in tomorrow's live video at 5:30 as well. All right. Bye, y'all. Bye.